我は戦う黒金の鎧をまとって、我は奏でる再現を語る楽章を、時を止まれ美しきあなたとの未来のために。アズールレインイベント開催中。
Hello, hope everyone's doing well. Today, we have a patch notes for the upcoming Ironblood UR event, aka the Bismark 2 event. Also sliding in some of the stuff that got announced in the CN 6th anniversary livestream. I was waiting to do this till I got the patch notes so I could say for sure, hey, this is coming out this week. And I'll put off the other stuff that's coming in the future for later in the video. Yes, Bismark 2 is coming. I would have preferred a submarine. It depends on how they handle her in the story. I don't mind too much that it's Bismark as opposed to another, like a different paper ship, like Ulrich. Not a huge fan of Ulrich's existence. Just because I'd rather it be an actual ship that had actual accomplishments. I know Bismarck didn't get up to too much in her short, what was it, 2 weeks of sailing and sinking Hood. But in pop culture and culture in general, it's an iconic ship. You know, and her namesake is also very iconic, very historically significant. So, you know, and she came out early in the game. Definitely fallen by the wayside. People still use her, obviously, but not as strong as some of the newer ships. And she was supposed to be the leader of the Ironblood faction at the end of her event. She gets sunk, but she gets rescued by U-556. So I'm assuming this is after U-556 rescues her, and they do something with the tower from the Ulrich event. That's my hope. And in the little preview event, like the mini event that's came out before this, that gives you the meta gear, that gives like anti-meta ship damage. They mentioned that U-55, or that they mentioned something about the Type 2 rigging. I think that this will be, maybe that was in the tower. I'm not sure. I briefly read this last night. So if they do it well, that's great. I'm glad she's getting something make her better, just because her cultural and pop cultural significance is huge. Sabton song does have the wrong pronouns though, so just keep that in mind. Yes, let's just get into it. Enough rambling. So this will be tomorrow. I'll probably put this out while maintenance is going on for 8 hours. Expect delays, probably be 10 to 12. Obviously, because there's a lot of stuff going on in this update. And let us know when it's done. All servers. Confluence of Nothingness. If Bismarck does not have a skill where she summons a black hole like she does the end of Scaregeo and of Iron and Blood, and she does in the 3rd anniversary PV, we riot. I'll be pissed. I think she should get it. During the event, event stages earn points and exchange them for rewards, including the limited character U-556 meta. Yes, we will have a meta ship that is available in an event that's not in the meta showdown in Opsci, and it's not in the battle pass. The seasonal cruise mission, as it's called. So that's cool. This is obviously the ship that was somewhat that witnessed the events in real life of the sinking of the Bismarck, but I believe the crew was out of torpedoes, so they couldn't actually help. So they just kind of had to watch. I think they tried to rescue some people, and so that's why these characters are related in the game. They have a connection. A and B maps will reward 3 times the points for first clear each day. So if you're not doing hard mode, be aware. I believe the C and D maps will unlock, or the B and D maps, my apologies, will unlock 1 day later. And so it'll be on Friday that will come out. And there's will be an EX stage and an SP stage. Oh, and then Jade, light carrier Jade, will be the accumulation point reward ship. This is the name ship of the same class that Elb's in. It's cool. Steen Lee's Rich Warmth. 2 missions each day for a free Yacht Sen skin. I believe this is part of a collab Cian's having. Cian's getting other skins that we aren't getting for this. But we do get a free Yacht Sen skin out of it, so that's really good. It looks really nice, so I'm more than happy with it. And it's for my favorite price of $3.99. So that's great. Uncharted Summer. Explore Seabreeze Island and play minigames to get great rewards, including limited furniture and gear skins. So this will be just a collection of minigames and various stuff you can do. Like some of the other events, like the Dead Live had some stuff like this. The Altura Ryza collab had this, and some other events have this type deal. Especially during the big ones. We're like, oh, look, there's a bunch of extra stuff you can do. Get free stuff. Adventure map. Explore down. Play minigames to get adventure coins. We can trade for rewards in the shop. So probably can get you some gems, other stuff. Open air bath. This would be like the second floor of the dorms, but on steroids. So I think you can get up to 10 ships in there. 8 to 10, I believe. And their morale rate increases a lot faster than the second floor of the dorm. But I don't think they get EXP. I remember that happening last time. Well, I'll probably have a screenshot of like the whole onsen full of Lulus. Yep. Random event. You may encounter 3 types of events while adventuring around Seabreeze Island. Story events can be completed only once. Minigames and random events will refresh daily. So I'm not sure if this will be like you roll a dice and go around the board like the race car one. Something like that. Minigames. New minigame Manju Mining Battle and returning minigames Manju Avengers, Misadventures, not Avengers, and Manju Salvaging. Garden. Get some stuff. Yeah, it's all related to the base. Probably when the event actually comes out, might go over it. If it's a little convoluted and confusing, I'll do a video on it. Expect this weekend to be packed with videos because I have one of 21. Or at least I hope it's funny for you guys. Coming out on Saturday for Memorial Day weekend. Base camp, use resources. So this will be like EXP from dorm, stages, skill book time down, more stuff. Great gifts for your ship girls using materials. And so I'm not sure if this will be any ships you have and you get to select who, or will be just, hey, Bismark 2, Jade, whoever is in this event, here's some stuff, and they'll give you rewards. Or it'll be like, hey, you can choose, your secretary, or the ships you like. Not sure. Mission board, it's a lot like the Altaria Ryza event, where there's a bunch of missions you can do. Headquarters mobilization request. So, it's kind of a... Yeah, so you'll like put out a thing, and then other people complete rewards, you complete rewards, and after, if like that group of 3 to 5 people, I don't remember how exactly it works, it's a little confusing, but just complete your missions it gives you for this mobilization request, and you should get stuff. Wishing Well. Choose up to 2 characters added to 3 permanent build pools before last month. Add them as a rate up. Rate of these ships will determine their build chance. So I believe that is everything before the last Northern Overture. I think everything before that. That's in the per build. Maybe not Richelieu. Maybe not Skybound Oratorio, but everything before Skybound, maybe including Skybound, is in the pool. You can only select 2 ships. And let's say you wanted a destroyer and a heavy cruiser or a battleship. You can't do that. You have to pick one of the 3 pools and then 2 ships in that pool. So I'd recommend, just for rate's sake, get 1 gold, 1 elite. So gold's the one you really want, at least for collection. There you go. I will be selecting Reno as one of my options because I've been trying to get her and it's not been working out. Special login campaign, just be a bunch of good stuff in there. I think I saw what it is on a recap picture. Let me look. See if I can find it. I'm not seeing it. Just hallucinating again. There'll probably be some gems, some skill books, stuff like that. That'll be nice. Decent amount of good stuff to get for your ships. So yeah, definitely, yeah, that'll be good. Rental outfits, I'll show off the skins later. But you can borrow the skin for, I think it's like 2 days. There's a lot of ones up here. I'm surprised that they didn't give Bismarck a full LTD. Now doing the dynamics, which is cool. There's like mini animations, but it feels like the older LTD skins would qualify as dynamics now. Thinking about the blue swimsuit skin, where it's kind of like that. Whatever. So Bismarck you can borrow. Regensburg, which is Magdeburg's sister. New Jerseys you can borrow. And Dios you can borrow. And then you can do another mini game type thing. You get a ship selection ticket. You get Washington. Illustrious. I think these two are both in the Merit Shop exchange. So you get those there. Taiho. I feel like she's in every goddamn selection ticket. I think I have 3 just so I didn't want to spend bullens on her. Amagi. If you haven't gotten her from being added perma a while back. Graf Zeppelin. Chapayev. Do not use your ticket on Chapayev. Just go to War Archives and farm her there. Please do not waste your ticket on Chapayev. Ola. You know, you can get her so you can get her skin, watch her dribble a volleyball between her legs. That's really cool. And look at her ass. But, you know, volleyball between her legs, balling is more important. All the arms, Ironblood Phase 2. If you have these ships at full limit break, you can have them complete stages. They need to be in the boss fleet, and they need to be able to they need to survive. They'll need to be at least level 7 at full limit break. So Zuikaku, Nice Now Meta, Bismarck, and Ulrich von Hutton. So hopefully you have at least 2 of these. We can actually 2 of these you can just farm. I don't know if you can get Nice Now right now. No, she is in the meta shop. She is in the meta showdown, sorry. Meta shop is something that's coming though. I'll get that in a bit. And then for limit time, if you're under 80, level 80, you get double EXP and Commander EXP from sorties. So that's really nice. Help getting up there. Cruise missions is the battle pass, so Backlund skin, and I think it's still La Gastonere meta is there. But the next one will be a Kaga skin, looks pretty nice, and Vestal meta. Which is interesting. They gave, instead of adding just a new repair ship, they gave the weaker of the 2 repair ships a meta version. So hopefully she's actually good and usable. She's just underwhelming compared to Akashi. Yep, so there'll be a bunch of missions you complete and get the special Bullen. In the raid up, you have Bismarck Zwei, aka Bismarck 2, along the theme of just putting a 2 after character's name that Yorktown 2 and Co. started. Regensburg, Otto von Alsleben, and then U556. And so I believe Otto von Alsleben is a fleet, and Regensburg is the one of the golds. Maybe Regensburg's also a fleet. I don't know. I think I have the picture up somewhere else. Well, we'll get to that in a second. Bismarck 2 will have a rate of 1.2. I don't know if that's different or not from previous ones, but there will be pity after 200. So you'll need 400 cubes and 300,000 coins to get a guaranteed Bismarck. So I hope you've been farming for coins for a bit. Hanging out in 12.4 or 13.4 or 14-4. A little difficult to auto farm that one, but you know, up to you. We get New Orleans of the New Orleans class, and I believe I don't think it's said here. I think they put it in a different post. But if you get to 200, I think for a couple days after the event and rate up the gacha pool goes away, you can still claim her. I think that's an issue people were having in the past, and they said, okay, we'll fix that. In the point shop, U556 meta, cool. Available as a reward for point accumulation, Jade, that'll be an elite. Same as Elb. New retrofit, got a new retrofit. It is Banana Lulu, aka Nelson, aka the Tsundere without the dere, from what I've seen. I don't have her Yukata skin, but it looks really nice. I'll show off her retrofit art, looks really good. I'm glad making her more usable because she's available really early on. And it's just another good option to have early on. New skins: Regensburg, New Jersey, Taiho, Anchorage, Bismark 2, Royal Fortune, Otto von Alzen, Jade, Sayaka, Manchester, and Ticonderoga. Really like the Ticonderoga skin. Really like the New Jersey skin. I don't know why they had to loot Anchorage like that as a child. New items in the shop. There'll be a lucky bag, so all the swimsuit skins in this event will be in there. New and build supplies, so there'll be cubes and coins. Big supplies, so should be oil, some other stuff. Core tokens, so this will be for your dorm, buy furniture, cognitive chips. So this will be the chips you get from level 100 to 120. They might have some cognitive arrays in there, I'm not sure. And the cognitive arrays are for 120 to 125. And then new furniture, deserted island. I don't have a picture of it up. But then available permanently, furniture sets, music park, traditional style, Bismark house, cyberspace, on the road, and Irish countryside, so that's nice. And then furniture, this stuff is the cubes only. And then Jade will getting a memory. So that'll be a little secretary quest. So I think you tap once or twice, maybe 3 times on their picture on the home screen. And it'll start the quest. And you just complete some simple missions. Instagram, so a little Instagram page will pop up in the top left. Over and say, oh look, post some pictures. Electric fan as a monthly furniture, yeah. And then CV update, so these characters will be getting voices. You see Vessel meta is coming. Looks like all the event characters will have their voices this time. Sometimes they are delayed a week or so. And then skins, so it looks like Yat-Sen will not have her voice for this skin yet. Oh, no, sorry. Yat-Sen will, this is still under CV update. So Yat-Sen will have her voice. My apologies for that confusion. No, so this is new characters, got it. And then Bismark and Regensburg will have post-oath lines. Do that, oh, all of them will. So Jade, Nato, everyone but U556 will have post-oath lines. You also get lines for after retrofit that makes sense. The academy has been changed. The background will be summer instead of spring. There'll be a meta shop. Duplicates of meta ship girls will transfer into meta crystals. I think that's already a thing that happens, but it might be different. And the meta crystals over the limit converted to a certain number of crystal fragments. And then you can use those to buy meta crystals for U566, not 556. My apologies for confusing that. And other resources. So I'm assuming they'll add other ships later on, so you don't have to farm them. Or maybe add some of the old cruise pass ships. The meta ships from there. But let me my other screen quick. Just hang out there. Look what I am talking about. Ooh. There'll be these guys right here. I haven't broken a lot of my meta ships just because Haven't used a lot of them. Kind of got burnt out on meta grinding. I don't have a problem grinding for the Gear Lab gear, which we have some more stuff of. But yeah, the ships are there. A lot of them are just kind of underwhelming, I'll be honest. Some have some unique interest, but after Helena meta, I was just kind of checked out. I know Queen Elizabeth meta is supposedly pretty good. She can use the faction buffer for meta ships, but this optimized combat results screen. So there'll be a little animation at the end, and you can turn that off. Not sure what exactly it'll look like. Fleet technology. Meta faction is going to be added. So you get meta characters to certain thresholds. They will provide buffs to certain types of ships. So, and you'll get tech points. The fact they say tech points. I know PR is a collab with World of Warships. But it just has me thinking. They will try and combine those two at some point. Have a meta PR ship. Maybe Takao or Enterprise meta. One of those two. As a DR meta ship. Would be interesting. So the thresholds are getting them, full limit break, and level 120. I think you also get some for 125. I'm not sure. Then here's the claim period extended, like I was saying earlier. Weekly mission rewards, update, and compensation. So you'll get more stuff from the weekly missions. And if you already finished this week's, don't worry, you'll still get the extra rewards. Not sure what the rewards are going to be. I actually haven't finished my rewards yet, because I haven't done the oil farming. I haven't claimed any of them. I think I can finish it. I want to see if I can cheese the system with the guild contribution points and just do all the missions and finish them and just hit collect all and get over 1,000 points and get a ton of points for the guild stuff. We'll see how that works out. Optimize the pack display interface, optimize some of the UI. The phase 1 of the event, so this is the EXP bonus for Zuikaku, Bismark, Nice Down Meta, and Ulrich von Hutten. Be over. The Little Prince Eugen event will be over. And the Lamar skin event will be over. And friendly reminders, do not delete your game. You cannot play the game while it's under maintenance. Please make sure you're out of the game, because you might lose progress and they might roll you back a bit. And it'll be adjusted, so I imagine this will be extended out a bit. So, let's go over the ships and their skins. See if I can angle this over. Oh no, I'm pushing way too many buttons at once right now. Uh-oh. Just go there. That. Close that one out. Will you... There we go. Alright. So it's a bit low res, I'll be honest. Because I just opened the Twitter thing. I didn't save it. Bismarck 2 looks badass. The three-headed dragon, I think. I know why they haven't had any major Azur Lane animes come out soon where they do battles. Because the animators probably killed themselves trying to do the Iron Blood riggings, because they're getting crazy. The Aegir one was crazy. Prince Ruprecht's was crazy. This is insane. She's on the wreckage. It looks like a submarine. Ugh. Pretty spooky. Yeah, looks really good. I'm glad she got it. I wish it, like I said earlier, I wish it was a different new ship, but, you know, next best thing. And this is her swimsuit skin. This will be dynamic. To kind of move about. There's a preview on their Twitter. If you want to go check that out. I think that people post it on the subreddit, so you can look at it there. U556. Oh, so it is 556. So in their update note, they have it 566 at one point. Someone made a mistake. So I imagine she'll have some kind of buff with Bismark, and maybe the original 556. I don't think she's gonna be the massive Iron Blood submarine buffer, just because she's meta now. And in the lore, from I've read, that they definitely say metas are separate from the original faction. In fact, that was a plot point in the Prelude event, where all the Iron Blood ships fell asleep, but United Now Meta did not, and Suikaku did not. They're not Iron Blood. Yeah, should be okay. Usually event shop ships aren't terrible. They're usually not fantastic either. There's a couple exceptions. Can't think of any, to be honest. Yeah, so she's there. Get good torpedo stat. She's submarine, so that makes sense. Regensburg, like, look at this, is awesome. I'm sorry this is so low res, but this is just... She got a ton of expressions, too. This is cool as hell. Hella. Love it. Light cruiser. And her swimsuit. This is a very intricate LTD. Her tail moves a bunch. She's moving a whole bunch. Got some serious physics going on. Our dragon's having a swim. Gonna eat a boat. Quite nice skin. Won't be getting it though. Otto von Alzeben is a Type 1937J destroyer. More simple rigging. She has double. She's got a little one. Kind of like how Z23 holds. But then she got a big one too. Interesting. Right, because I think reasoning behind the older ones and like having more simpler riggings, it's that they were less Siren influenced and less Siren technology incorporated. And as they like incorporated it and learned from it and adapted it, the riggings just got insane. I think that's the reason for making it more badass. So she'll be a super rare, along with 556. And if I close Regensburg and I read what already she's probably elite. Make her the one elite for the event by aura detection. She got caught in vines. Yep, standard skin. AMS Jade. So this will be Elb's sister. That third face there. Quality face. Quality shocked face. Whenever character's a good shocked face, you know it's a good character. Stats won't be anything too special. Just yeah. I don't even think she can use the swap guns like Burn and Eagle. I don't think Elb can do that either. And a look at Summer. What you got? Why do you have your phone on the pool? That's highly irresponsible. She's got it looks like she's got an iPhone. It's got the adapter plug, but I don't think it's plugged into anything. What an idiot having your phone at the pool. New Jersey. It's gonna be an LTD. This is so last year's EN for JP anniversary had this as their Jersey wearing this outfit as the mascot, but it was a completely weird art style. Myself and a bunch of people I know could not figure out who the hell it was, because we thought it was like someone in PR made it. Someone in upper management that's like, oh, we just throw this in there, and then found out when they released that the song, the animation, it was actually Jersey, but she didn't look the best there. But yeah, so she's back, really good skin. Their ass skin. Got its ass. See back here. Got a pop-up book of Cheshire. I don't know who it is. It's too blurry for me. Yeah, real nice skin. LTD looked good. Royal Fortune. That's got a bikini skin. It's gonna be a dynamic. She's got a tentacle providing some support that provides some lift action for the dynamic. Yeah, still got her crazy eyes. Got these weird floating eyeball things called goals. I think so. Ticonderoga. I quite like this skin. I think I like it more than her bunny girl. The colors look a bit better. Just nice. Like the keeps the white and blue theme. Their top suits it really well. It's weird. I feel like this skin, New Jersey skin, should have come out last year for the anniversary. But I don't know if there was a delay or what happened. But yeah. Manchester, I think. What event was it? This event where we got British Enterprise that Manchester came with. Sayaka, Thing Here in the Jungle. The is that the Sun Bear? Is that what those called? I think it's the Sun Bear. Because when they stand up, they like kind of. They're not like thick coated like even a black bear, American black bear or a grizzly bear is. So they look kind of like thin. Look kind of like this one, nice and plump, eating plenty of honey and ice cream. Probably shouldn't be feeding the animals that, Sayaka, but you know, your fault to deal with the authorities on that. Hi-ho, got an LTD. Young-sung is drawing every other character with multiple skins before Lulu gets one, but that just means it's going to be better and better. She gets one. I don't know what she would get, but yeah. Let's see. So that's going to be LTD. Looks quite good. I'm not going to get it because I don't like Taiho's voice particularly. But we can see that we have Surkov's skin down there too. I think he did that one too. Yeah, he did Surkov's skin, that's right. I like a lot of his art. It's unfortunate Taiho's voice is like that. I think her actress does a really good job elsewhere. Just direction that one. The Nelson retrofit, having her step on the right there. Not my kind of thing, but hopefully she's a bit softer. She was just real mean when I first got her. I was like, oh, I'm not a huge fan of that. But she does qualify as a Lulu variant, the Twin Tails, in overall appearance. She got a good pout. So yeah, Nelson retrofit. I imagine she'll be pretty good. I think I have enough stuff to retrofit her, so I'll be trying her out. Maybe talk about this one on one-off. And then Pristine Leaves, Rich Warmth. This is the Yatsen skin. This is the free skin for this event. So just do some missions, get this. The first three Chinese ships all now have free skins and retrofits. So Yatsen has this, and Pinghai and Ninghai have the World Wildlife Fund thing. The one with the panda logo. It's not Panda Express, not that place. The wildlife one. So they have those skins. They're like hoodies, and they're holding a panda. That's nice. I like this. Definitely be slapping that on her. And then there'll be a lucky bag with all the skins from this event. I didn't pull up Anchorage's skin because I don't like it. It's kind of weird because she acts like a child, and I feel is a bit inappropriate. But you know, just gonna leave it at that. Not gonna say anything else. So I will go back to just having Bismark up. 1 second, please. Where I find her. There she is. And I will talk about some of the CN anniversary stuff. So, some of this stuff, I can't confirm when it will happen. It'll happen in the future. But this is stuff that has been announced, so it will happen at some point. Let's see. Little Taiho. I don't know if there's another Children's Day. It's separate in China, but there will be Little Taiho. There will be concert skins that all the starters will get. Laffy and Ayanami will get, as well as Unicorn. I thought Unicorn had that skin. I have it pulled up, but it has the censorship on it, so I'm not gonna bother showing it. I'll show them when they come out. Prince Heinrich has a bunny girl, kind of like Jessica Rabbit looking skin. I think Dishwasher posted art like this, and they're like, hey, fuck it. Make this a skin. So probably one of the better skins for her. I feel like he does his best art not in Azur lane. Like, I don't know, their direction sometimes with his art feels kind of... That's Chapayev that gets one. Let's see. No, this person does not have it written down. So I'm looking at the live stream summary from the subreddit right now. And so Chapayev, I think, Illustrious, Amagi, and then Cleveland will get a free skin as a conductor for a performance. So wearing a suit. First postus is u/AO_key KI_RIN. And then there'll be some oath skins. So Champagne will get an oath skin. Who is that? Sorry, I'm being real professional here. Hermione. Definitely a left field shout for oath skins. I would not would have been my first choice or any of my choices. I didn't think she was that popular. I forgot she existed. I think Yatsen, no, not Yatsen. Yatsen already has a no skin. Harbin being a no skin, which makes sense. She's the first PR ship for the Chinese faction. Makes sense. I imagine she's probably really popular there because of so. And then the next meta showdown ship will be Algeri meta. And she is very, very pale. Very ghastly looking background to her. And what else we have here? We have the Gear Lab we updated. I'm assuming these are all going to be in the Ironblood faction. So we will have a UR DD gun. Not sure what ammo type it'll have. That'd be really nice. Especially for like the American battleships that can only use DD guns as their secondaries, aka give it to New Jersey. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm stubborn. I'm gonna put it on Honolulu so she can have her 3-man gears be all UR and then not actually use them. There will be another rocket plane. Looks like there's gonna be an ASW thing. Looks like that. And then there will be a CA gun and a new AA gun. And those last two will be elite rarity, so I don't worry much about it. But the rocket plane, the ASW gear will be gold. The SOS missions. So let me go over there and show you what they look like, where they are. So over here it says SOS signal. And you choose chapters. This will be going away. Instead, they will be adding an extra attempt to some of these. Make up for it. I never really did the SOS. It's just more hassle because you can't just hit auto. You have to manually move, and it's just a pain. So that'll be going away. And then it says Operation Siren will have all items available in shop permanently instead of rotation. So I'm not sure. So I think maybe it'll just have everything available in every port. Always, and you just go through, just chunk, 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 chunk. And we'll get confirmation that there is 3 universal UR things in the shops. But yeah, so instead of rotating. So that'll be nice. Just so you can do things at the beginning of the month and not have to wait and hope you don't miss a day or miss 3 days or whatever. Because, you know, people get busy, go on vacation, family stuff happens, get sick. That'll be nice. Getting the 200 points for the meta fights will be made easier. So you can get more of the point accumulation things from doing missions and completing them. So that'll be these guys up here. And a coordinate logger. So it'll be easier to get these. I'm gonna assume they'll also make the might make a change to the dossiers as well. Not sure, but they just said the the ones for the main meta ships for now. You can retire more than 10 ships at once now. That'll be good. And by the way, all this stuff, I'm in this section now. So when I start talking about like the Jerry meta and some of the consort skins, don't know when this is coming out. It's not announced for this update, so somewhere in the future this will be coming out. Easier gear retirement. So I'm assuming maybe an auto retire feature. Kind of a minigame section to raise a child version of TB. I'm assuming it'll give buffs. Whereas it kind of looks like the category, but just like a little dorm room. I'm assuming as you increase, you know, friendship points or whatever and stats, you get buffs to your whole fleet. So that'll be interesting, just to see what buffs you get. Reworked end screens and water effects. I'm guessing this is the end battle screen. There will be a gear preset feature. So you know how nowadays you can actually have presets for your gear and not just like, oh, I changed around Udachi with whatever. First saying like, let's say I want to have her for like ASW duty. I'm changing the wrong gear for this, but for that, you know, let's say I want to have the hedgehog on her. And then later I'm like, oh, what did I have? You know, what gear did I have on her? There's presets. Well, it says there's going to be able to share these presets out. So I'm assuming it will be kind of like how there's comments where you can go and read the comments. You can also see like what people have as their gear for, and you can say, okay, I want to use this gear preset from someone else. And if you have that gear, it should equip it. That's how I'd assume it would work. If not, well, then that would be extremely stupid. I did not want to click on Baltimore. I want to click on Bismark. What else we have going on in the future? Challenge mode will return with better rewards. So previously, challenge mode was just a dick measuring contest. See who can deal enough damage in a short amount of time. I got up in the top 5 a couple times for challenge mode, but you just have to clear. I think just clear it with a certain threshold of points to get the portrait frames. But it sounds like they will be adding something other than just the portrait frames. Let's see. Yeah. I did season 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I just noticed it was gone one day. And didn't read any patch notes like, hey, this is going away. That's a bit sad. But it's coming back with better rewards. So hopefully it'll make it more worthwhile for people to do. And it's not too difficult for people to do if there's good rewards. But it's enough rewards to merit more people doing it. Gotta strike a good balance. Let's see. There'll be another collaboration rerun later this year. So we already had Dead or Alive. I don't know what collab this could be. I'll be honest. I don't think it'll be... It shouldn't be the Altera Ryza one. Just had that one come out. And there's no way they made the 4th game already. I don't even know how the 3rd game ends. They could rerun the collab for the anime that's coming out, but... So I don't think it'll be that one. Could be the Gridman one if they do like a 3rd series with that. And there's probably some old ones that probably might get rerun. I don't know if any of the VTuber ones will be rerun. As I already said, metaships will have fleet tech. And then there will be a new faction introduced later this year. What this faction is, I don't know. Could it be the joint French faction? I think they fixed Richelieu so she buffs both French factions. Where is she? Yeah, so it's just different buffs for each faction. So she gives those same buffs, and then just more damage dealt by your Irish Libri, and increases damage taken by Vishaya. I don't think it'll be a joint French faction, just because they've had them apart for so long. They can do it, like, story-wise, have them joint. and like have their little name tags be reunified in the story, but I don't think they'll change the gameplay wise, because that means they'd have to change the PR stuff. They haven't even given St. Louis the ability to PR farmed by French ships. Still Eagle Union only for Miss St. Louis. San Rui. As for other options, maybe like a pan-Europe faction, just to kind of throw together all the other the smaller nations that were like maybe nations in exile. I watched a video on that today. So, like some Polish destroyers, or just any of the other nations that said that Britain took under their wing, said, okay, here's some of our bit older stuff. We make more ships than we have men to staff them, so you guys can borrow this, and we'll just, give you general orders. Be fine. So yeah, something like that'd be cool. But I think that is everything in the event I want to talk about. So there will be, I'll probably record my polls tomorrow, and then the video will come out Friday, just because of my internet situation. It's not great. And then, so I'll poll and kind of do a review as I'm doing the polls. And then after I finish the polls, I'll go back through, reread all the skins, and then put up a separate video I'll try and get out first of should you pull and who's good and why are they good. Should you pull? Yeah, Bismarck's hella good. Like, I don't know what she should be. He'll probably be just, I don't want to say just, as in like the bad term. Very similar. We'll have a skill similar to this. Maybe not the purpose part, but extra buff. Probably combine it with this skill, the second part. Then we have a barrage. We'll have an out of fleet function. As for the ship, not sure. I have to see when we get there. Yeah, I've rambled long enough. We're getting over the 45-minute mark by a little bit here. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this was helpful. And if you liked it, leave a like. If you have any suggestions of like questions you have, like what do you want to see? If there's some game function you want to see, you cover. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.